Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. I want to take you guys through the new Steam releases this week. We've got a free-to-play game that I know some people have been looking forward to. Kind of crept up on me that it's coming out. Supermassive Games bringing you another narrative-driven adventure, a new JRPG, and a new Postal game. We'll get to that in the end of this video. But first up, Jaeger Development is bringing you the Cycle Frontier. Now, this is actually the studio that way back when did Spec Ops The Line. Obviously, since then, the studio has greatly evolved. That came out back in 2012, excuse me. They also did the free-to-play title in Dreadnought, and now they're bringing another free-to-play game. This is a first-person shooter, and notes the Cycle Frontier is a free-to-play PvPvE extraction shooter driven by suspense and danger, prospect for resources and other riches on an abandoned alien world ravaged by a deadly storm, inhabited by monsters, and frequently raided by other ambitious prospectors. So come June 8th, the game is hitting preseason. I have to say, visually, the game looks pretty solid. I like the set pieces and the world design to the game. It'll be interesting to see it in action and see, you know, how it runs and everything like that. System requirement-wise, it's actually nothing crazy at all. Minimum is a GTX 760 or a R9 270. Minimum CPU, i5 4590 or a Ryzen 3 1200. Recommended i5 6600 or a Ryzen 5 1400. 8 gigs of RAM, GTX 970 or RX 570 recommended. By the way, minimum RAM requirement is 6 gigabytes. Storage requirement, 37 gigabytes. It's a free-to-play game, so it's not like you have to invest much outside of your time, but hey, time is a pretty valuable commodity these days, with options being so plentiful. But nonetheless, looks to be an interesting free-to-play title. The Cycle Frontier again hits preseason on June 8th. Next up, we have The Quarry. This is coming from Supermassive Games, the development studio that brought you Until Dawn on PlayStation 4, and on top of that, they've been working on the Dark Pictures anthology. That was published by Bandai Namco. The Quarry is published by 2K, and it's once again a narrative-driven horror title where you have multiple choices. The game notes, when the sun goes down on the last night of summer camp, 9 teenage counselors are plunged into an unpredictable night of horror. The only thing worse than the blood-drenched locals and creatures haunting them are the unimaginable choices you must make to help them survive. Now, it actually has a variety of ways to play. If you just want to kick back and watch the game play out for yourself and have no interactivity, you can even do that. Adjustable difficulty for all gameplay elements on players of any skill level enjoy the horror, and if you prefer to watch rather than play, movie mode lets you enjoy The Quarry as a binge-worthy cinematic thriller. Select how you want the story to unfold, kick back, and munch on some popcorn in between all the screams. On top of that, the game has cooperative play, so you guys can jump in together with, I believe, up to 8 players, and it'll be pretty interesting in how they do that. Place your faith in up to 7 friends in online play, where invited players watch along and vote on key decisions, creating a story shaped by the whole group, or play together in a party horror couch co-op experience, where each player picks a counselor and controls their actions. I always feel like these games can be played as like a couch thriller experience or a thrilling experience if, let's say, you're streaming on Discord or whatever, just where a group of people can enjoy the game, even if it's a single-player game, just because it is story-driven and whatnot. I don't know if the developers like that, because it doesn't affect sales at the end of the day. Honestly, it would probably entice people to pick it up after they see the story unfold, just because there's so many different choices and whatnot. And let's be real, we all know that type of promotion is beneficial, but another interesting game from Supermassive, this one is right around the corner. It got announced not too long ago, and now it's already out. It'll be dropping June 10th. Next up, we have P-Cube's Metal Max Xeno Reborn, an action JRPG with a gritty setting with real-time battle and vehicle combat elements. Join Talus, a lone hunter, and search for allies in a vengeance-charged war against monsters and robotic enemies. Learn new skills and collect and customize tanks as you journey through a devastated world. Set in a devastated world, like I said, called Dystopia, a non-linear open-world JRPG with real-time battle and vehicle combat elements. You'll take control of the main character, and along with that, you've got a variety of other characters. Obviously, visually, it's not like a home run slam dunk, like this is the best-looking JRPG of all time, but you know what? That's not why the majority of you guys play JRPG, so I think that'll be just fine. System requirements for this is pretty tame as well, you know, so it's gonna be something that's gonna be accessible across the board. Lastly, I do want to know Postal Brain Damage will be dropping on June the 9th. Postal Brain Damage is a new action-oriented take on the Running with Scissors cult game series with throwback graphics and fast-paced modern gameplay. Take a wild roller coaster ride through the twisted wonderland encased in the Postal Dude's messed up mind. Obviously, a comedic first-person shooter that's definitely geared towards a more older audience, so to speak, but definitely some comedy, some throwback elements, and a lot of blood, to say the least. Postal Brain Damage is due out on June 9th. Not a franchise that I ever got super into, but I do know, again, as the game states itself, there is definitely a cult following for these games, so there you go with that. By the way, Postal 2 right now, 99 cents. Postal Redux, $1.07. Postal 4, no regrets, that is at 32 bucks. So yeah, take that for what you will. But Postal 4 just came out, so that's kind of understandable. But that's gonna do it for me. Again, Cycle Frontier, brand new free-to-play game. If you're into narrative-driven adventures, horror-themed games, the Quarry might be something to look at. JRPG fans, Metal Max, Xeno, Reborn, and then you've got Postal Brain Damage as well. If you want more of a comedic and gory first-person shooter, that's gonna do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.